Welcome to Mama Cat's Home. Today I'm going to be sharing with you an Asian grilled chicken, and this recipe is going to be a little bit different than what it says because I'm going to double it. The reason why I'm doubling it is because it says to use 4 boneless, skinless chicken thighs, which we're using bone-in thighs. We are using 4 of those, but we're also using 2 chicken breasts because our kids rather have breasts than thighs because they don't know what juicy, flavorful meat is, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I'm doubling it because I'm doubling the amount of meat. I will tell you the proper amount, but you'll see me putting in a larger amount. So that, I just wanted to tell you before I got started. So, another problem I have is my spoons, all except like my half teaspoons, are in the dishwasher right now. So I'm going to have to use a half teaspoon for all of the measurements. But I know how many teaspoons it takes to make a tablespoon and all that. So it's not a big deal. I'll just have to scoop a little bit more than normal. So these are the ingredients you need. Of course, you need the chicken. And then you need curry powder, brown sugar, sweet chili sauce. It says a Thai style sweet chili sauce. This is what we have, so that's what I'm using. I know it's Chinese, but I'm using it. It calls for soy sauce, but we have liquid aminos. We use this instead. A lot of times we do have soy sauce, but it's not open, and this is, so I'm using this. It calls for a chili lime or chili garlic sauce like sriracha, how do you say it? Anyway, I'm using that. It calls for 3 cloves of garlic minced. I'm just using the already minced up kind. Orange juice and lime juice. So I'm going to set up my camera here with my little tripod and have it all set up, and then I'll tell you the exact measurements that you're supposed to put, but remember, I'm putting double. Okay, so the recipe calls for the wet ingredients first, but I'm not going to put the wet ingredients first into here because I'm going to use the same measuring utensils, so I'm just going to do it the opposite way. So anyways, I'm going to need a 1/4 teaspoon of curry powder. If I can open this stuff. I know I've opened it before. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Okay. I've used it before. I'm like, what is going on? So, 1/4 teaspoon of curry powder. And then, well, that's the only dry thing I have to have for this. And 3 cloves of garlic, which I'm going to get a little bit of that curry off of here. So 3 cloves of garlic would probably be about 3 tablespoons of this, but because I don't have a tablespoon clean and it's washing, which I turned my washer off, I know about how much I'll have to have, so I'll be here a minute. Okay, a teaspoon of the sriracha sauce. Now, I'm sure that if you don't like it as hot, you can use something else or use a little less than what I'm using here. But this is hot. This sriracha is. But we like spicy stuff, so I think we'll be fine with it either way. And then a tablespoon of the Thai chili. I need to open it. That was a teaspoon of the sriracha or the chili garlic sauce. So a tablespoon of this. And 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon, just in case you didn't know. So it'll be 6 of these half teaspoons. That was a little over, but that's okay. I'll do a little less in that one. So there's my chili sauce, sweet chili sauce. 2 tablespoons of orange juice. I'll just put that back on later. I lost count a little bit with the orange juice, but that's okay. 2 tablespoons of lime. And then I'm going to put this in the sink. Then it calls for 1/3 cup of brown sugar. And I do have a 1/3 cup here. Move my bear. Well, it's not a bear, it's an owl, but it's a keeper. It's a brown sugar keeper. And to me, this seems like a lot of brown sugar, but a lot of Asian foods have a lot of sugar in them. If you don't have one of these, I'll link it down below. They are awesome to keep your brown sugar from hardening up. Alright, and the last thing you need is a 1/3 cup of soy sauce. Now all you do is take this, and I'll link this little doodad down below too. It came from Amazon. You take this and you seal it up. You can do this in a bowl, which it calls for a bag, but you can do it in a bowl. And my chicken is still a little bit frozen, but that's okay because it's going to marinate for hours. So I'll come in every once in a while and move it around a little bit. It's not completely frozen, but it's partially frozen. And you guys that watch my What's for Dinners know that I put my meat in the refrigerator and let it thaw in there. Well, I put this in there on Monday. Today is Wednesday, and it's still not thawed. So, I mean, it's partially thawed, but not all the way. But it will be by the time it's time for supper. It's earlier in the morning, so I have plenty of time. But I'm going to get all the air I can out of it. And you let this marinate for 4 hours or overnight. And then I will come back and tell you what you do next. But I'm going to let this sit here in all that juice. And every once in a while I'll come in and I'll stir it around. You know, try to get these pieces of chicken apart. I know I will be able to. But you let it sit in that for 4 hours or overnight. And I will be back in just a moment and show you what's next. Okay, so this is a few hours later, and Jeff is about to put it on the grill. He didn't say anything, so I'm just going to do a quick voiceover. All he's doing is putting it on the grill. I don't remember exactly what he had it preheated to, but I think it was 350. And this is our Pit Boss, the newer grill, and it is awesome. I love this grill. Okay, so Jeff put the chicken on the grill. And I'm going to put the marinade in here, and it says to boil the marinade for 1 minute. And then, while the chicken is cooking, he's going to baste the marinade the whole entire time. So I'm not going to show you me boiling it. I just want to let you know what was going on here. Oh, it looks good. I'm going to go ahead and finish the video out. Okay, Okay, so this is what it looks like once it's done. It's a little bit dark out here because it's getting dark, plus it's raining. But that is what it looks like. And I will leave the recipe down below. It is not my recipe. I did not say that. And I'm just going to go inside and finish the video up. Okay, so this is the way the chicken looks after it's done. It looks really good to me. And like I said, I will leave the link to the recipe down below. It is not my recipe, but I wanted to share this with you guys because I always like to share different recipes that we find. So that is all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. Also, leave me a comment down below. Do you like to try new recipes that you've never tried before, that you just find on the internet or you see on YouTube, and you know, stuff like that? And also, if you do try this recipe, let me know, and because I'd love to know. Thank you again for watching, and remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.